So, when I went to go get my second shot, right? When I went to get my second shot, I woke up at 7:30. I woke up at 7:30 a.m. and I slept at like 5. I slept at 5:30, got up at 7:30, right? Went over to the place, okay? And when we got there, the line was so long. Holy shit. The line was so goddamn long. The line was like, my god, the line was so long. And they just opened, alright? They just opened. So, I basically went around, so it was at a school. It was at a local school that they were holding the vaccinations at. And it was so long that it wrapped around the school and it went around like a track. It went around like a track, right? And after I went around that track, we went to the end of the track, waited like the entire like length of the track, and then afterwards we waited for the actual line, right? Like the main part of the line. Anyways, when we get there, right, the guys basically tell us two things. They're like, "Yo, what's your postal code?" We give him our postal code. He's like, "All right, you're local. You're like in the area." Then he gave us a coupon. He gave us a coupon, or like this little thingy where it's like admission, like one person, come back at this time. And we were there at like 8:30, okay? We were there at 8:30. I woke up at 7:30, got there at 8:30. Got everything like situated by that time. And the time right now is 8:30ish, 8:40, right? The ticket that we got was for 2:30. So we had to wait like 4 hours, basically. We had to come back and, you know, chill. I don't know why it was so brutal, but it was. I didn't do a good job at waiting. I was gonna go home and just stream, but I was like, you know what, fuck it. I went over to my cousin's house, but listen, my cousin found some of the stuff touching of buttocks made in terms of like memes and things like that, and like my little cousin was like, what the hell is going on here? He's like, what in the actual fuck is going on? Because it's so weird, right? I'm like, oh god. I'm just laying there like tired. I got a headache because I don't like going outside, and then I was just talking to my cousin. I have to explain what the hell's going on. It's so hard to explain. Like, I can't explain. I can't explain the shit that was happening because it doesn't make any sense, right? Like, to any person who just sees the community for the first time, they're like, what in the hell? Like, what is going on? Like, what? Like, there's so much random crap, I don't know what's happening. That's exactly what was happening, right? Moving on from that, okay? When it's time to actually go back 5 hours later, right? Until we can get vaccinated and all that. We get to the place, we're waiting, blah, 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 blah. We have to go through several gymnasiums, several whatever it is, right? We gotta wear a mask on top of our mask. But we finally get there. We finally get to where we need to be. Each and every single time we pass a checkpoint, there's someone with hand sanitizer, and they squirt our hands. Every single time! It was really annoying. Like, the smell of the hand sanitizer made me sick almost. With how many times? It smelled like a hospital in there. It was like a school. It was a school and it smelled like a hospital. It made me a little nauseous. But I'm okay with that, right? I understand. Things gotta be clean. They got the shot, right? And I need the second dosage, so I'm like, whatever, fuck it. After we wait in line again for like the millionth time, right? And we get everything all sorted, right? Every single checkpoint, you know? Like, oh, you gotta write your name down or whatever. Boom. You know, have some hand sanitizer. Or, oh, you gotta wear a mask on top of your mask. Boom. Have some hand sanitizer. You gotta go do like an interview or whatever and check your temperature. Boom. Hand sanitizer, right? You go to actually get the shot. Boom. Hand sanitizer. You're about to leave the room where you got the shot. Boom. Hand sanitizer. You gotta go to another gymnasium after you get the shot to wait for 15 minutes. So far, I've used the hand sanitizer there. It was like some weird lemon thing. It was all the same hand sanitizer. It was everywhere. And I think I used it like 5 or 6 times, right? When we go to the waiting room, right? On entering the waiting room, we have to sanitize our hands, okay? Literally, this is 30 seconds. Leaving the gymnasium, hand sanitize, okay? As we're leaving the gymnasium, hand sanitize in the hallway, and then hand sanitize as we enter the gymnasium. I'm like, okay, that seems pretty pointless. Okay, whatever. That's already like another 4 more times that we've already hand sanitized, right? We sit there, and we're chilling, right? No one's talking, you know, nothing's going on, right? We're just hanging out, okay? We're just chilling. People are walking around. We got this little tag on our chest or whatever. So when you get the shot, you get a little name tag with your name on it, followed by the time that you can leave after you're done waiting, which is 15 minutes after you get the shot. Those 15 minutes pass, right? As I'm leaving, I shit you not, as I'm leaving, there wasn't anyone there. I saw a bottle of hand sanitizer. Like, no one was there this time. No one was there. It was an unmanned station. It was an unmanned station of hand sanitizer, and I was like, fuck it, why not? I use the hand sanitizer, okay? I use the hand sanitizer, I'm like, whatever, fuck it. I mean, we've already used it like 9 times, right? As I'm fucking leaving, okay, I use the hand sanitizer, I exit the gymnasium, I'm walking through a hallway, there is a lady with a mask on, and she's got a big ass box. She's got tons of boxes, right? I'm like, what the fuck's going on? As I'm getting closer, it looks like she has something for me, right? I'm like, okay, what the fuck is this? And she was holding the fucking hand sanitizer, right? She was holding the same exact hand sanitizer, and I'm like, okay, here we fucking go again, right? The 9th fucking time. All right, here it is, hand sanitizer again. But as I stick out my hand, right? She doesn't squirt the thing. She doesn't squirt the hand sanitizer. She gives me the whole fucking bottle. She gives me a giant bottle of hand sanitizer to take home. I was like, what? I was like, what? She gave me a whole bottle. I was like, what was the point? What was the point of all of this? At the very end, they're like sponsored. Like the entire place was sponsored by this hand sanitizer or something. It was fucking everywhere. It was, I've never heard of this brand before in my life. It was just everywhere. It was literally everywhere. It was freaking, like the gym was painted with hand sanitizer. I don't know what, like what the, she gave me a whole ass bottle of hand sanitizer. I got debated so hard because I thought she was gonna just squirt it into my hands like everyone else, right? And she literally just gave me the whole bottle. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, what do I do with this, right? And because I was with my cousins and all that, they also all got a bottle of hand sanitizer. So we had like 7 bottles of hand sanitizer amongst us. It was a lot. And they're not little bottles. They're not the little bottles you guys are thinking of. They were massive, dude. They were absolutely massive. They were huge bottles. They were like, you need 2 hands to hold this stuff, man. They were big. They were big ass bottles. I was like, okay, alright. I mean, I wish they just gave it to us at the start and we could spray ourselves or whatever.